Good morning. This is Phil Lilley with Lilley's Landing Resort in Marina, Lake Taneycomo. Going to do one cast this morning. It's 8:30 in the morning on Tuesday, the 4th of August. Let me get this right. I've boated up here to the dam again. They're running not much water at all. That last gravel bar I came over was, I thought I was going to hit. I'm the only one up here above the bar. I know there's other guys who could come up, but there's quite a few boats up here in the trophy area today. Some guides and some not. They may be running 25, maybe 35. They're supposed to bump it up at 9 o'clock. So really any time they could bring it up a little bit. Supposed to run it kind of hard this afternoon. But beautiful day. Scripture for today is Proverbs 14:26. Oh, wait a minute. Nope, sorry. Skipped one. Proverbs 9:10. The fear of the Lord is the beginning of wisdom, and the knowledge of the Holy One is understanding. That really hits home with me. The knowledge of the Holy One, the knowledge of God. I mean, nobody can comprehend God. There's so much I could expound on. Just creation itself is just mind-blowing. But just the understanding of who He is and His character and how He's created us in His image. The only way we can understand God is if we ask Him and He shows us. It's the only way. So if you want to know, you got to ask and you got to pursue. That's all I'm going to say. So let's catch some fish. Let's see. I think I'm going to sit here at the cable and cast for a little bit. I got to take this jacket off. It was nice. It's a little warm. That sun and no wind. I'm going to try throwing the 25th ounce. I threw the 16th ounce once and got a bite over here. It's always slower on this side of the lake coming from the cable. There's always kind of an eddy. And faster over on this side because on this side is where the turbines come out of the dam. So on this side I'll throw a 25th ounce. On that side I'd throw a 16th ounce. I might just stay up here just a little while and just see if I can catch a few. I've got the sculpin ginger jig with a brown head, 2-pound line. They hit it right down here on the swing before. Not that time. Pretty close to the cable. I can't throw up too far because I can't throw above the cable. I could drop down a little bit. This is fine. Ooh, I just had a bite. I wasn't ready for that one. Yeah, my line went slack on that one. My about didn't set the hook. Oh. It's a pretty rainbow. Good, healthy fish. The depth of water up here is about 6 feet, 7 feet. It's fairly deep up here at the cable, and then as you go down, it gets a little bit more shallow. Okay, I'm gonna try a heavier jig. Throw this 1/16 ounce. It might be the same color, but it's gonna look different in the water to these fish, so they're not really seeing the same action. Oh, I just out of tap. All right, let's go to the other side. Water's a little faster on this side. Try that small jig. Yeah, that's what I thought. It's getting down a little too quick. The rock on the bottom of the lake in this area is kind of a chunk rock. It's not gravel, and it tends to get a lot more algae and moss growing on it. So if you touch the bottom, you usually pick some up on your jig. One more. I think I'm gonna kick loose and start drifting. Okay. Trying to decide what side I'm going to fish. I think I'm going to fish on this side. And I think I'm going to fish with the 25th ounce. Yeah, my boat ride home last night, there was no fog, but the midges were absolutely thick. It was, especially up here close to the dam, huge midge hatch. It was very hard to keep them out of my eyes, and that was bottom. Picked up some moss. It's good. I'm keeping it right on the bottom, I think. Oh gosh, he nailed it. It came up on a shallow area right there, and as soon as that jig came over that shallow ridge, the fish took it. I'm getting kind of close down to the island here, and it's going to get more and more shallow. I think what I'm going to do is go back up and drift this again with another color. more cast over here, and I'm going to go back up. Okay, I'm going to go back it up. No fishing above cable. Okay, I'm going to tie. I'm going to keep that one on. And tie a against my better judgment, I think I'm going to tie a white jig on. I'll throw it a couple times here. I think the water might have come up just a little bit. It's a little faster now. Of course, it's supposed to come up quite a bit here pretty soon. Okay, let's drift. I think I'm going to throw on this other side. I'll stay back away from quite a few guys waiting out here on the side, and I don't want to get in their way. So I'm gonna back off a little bit. Okay. White is always that color where it's either going to be really good or really bad. But you got to try it. You got to try it. Almost too big to lift. Hey, one more on the white and I'm gonna go back to the sculpin because I always feel like white is really good at the cable, but when you get down from the cable it's not so good. Not sure why that is. I'll go one more. That water is not picking up. I'm going to take that back. It is still slow. I'd like for it to pick up a little bit. Golly, hit that hard. He's not a very long fish, but man, he is fat. And he's not happy. Come back around. Nice. All right. Whew. Oh, those are suckers. That's not a sucker. It's a nice trout. Nice rainbow. There's one. It's another one I probably shouldn't be lifting up. Man, he's got such a big belly, it's crazy. No wonder these fish don't bite very good. They're full. There are a bunch of big rocks over here on this edge that I have to avoid. Ooh, nice. Ooh, man, that's a nice rainbow. Eee, about 24 inches. I can move back over here to finish out this drift. I am going to raise the motor and go ahead and drift through here. I'm about 2 foot of water now. Let's see. I'm gonna mosey over towards that root wad. I'm drifting over some rainbows right now. I'm about 1.5 feet, maybe 1 foot of water now. Hopefully I'm gonna go across this. Can't do anything. I mean, right there, that's bottom. The trolling motor's not, ooh, ah, nice fish. Okay, a little fish on this side. Oh, look at all these. Oh, wow, cool. There's a little drop right there in the gravel bar. Now there's about a dozen real nice rainbows sitting on that drop. So the channel kind of swings over here and goes to the south side of this root wad. And I'm going to try to skirt it. I need to come up here with my fly rod. This is some really cool water. You can sight fish, I think, for some nice rainbows. You can see the root wad when I go by it. The tree. There's a lot of fishing line around that tree. Oh, and a follow. There should be some good fish over there. There's a fish. Nice. Another very fat fish. No one. Oh, it's all right. One more cast, and I'm going to go back up there and drift that back at fast water again. Okay. Just gonna leave it there. This little wash that comes out of the bank here, it's washed a lot of big rocks out in this little shoal, little point right there. Always seems like there's a lot of fish around it. Missed him. Hey, little one. Should have brought my clicker today. Never know. I'm gonna have to go home here pretty quick. Try to catch one more. Couple more casts. Last cast. Oh, I like this flow. I gotta throw one more time. The flow picks up right here, what we call rocking chair, where that path comes out of the woods. And it'll slow down again. Water's deep here. Gotta go a couple more, or at least one more. Starting to slow down now. Okay. Okay, gotta go. That was fun. Well, probably added a little bit of this, but it was fun. Beautiful day. Thanks for watching. We'll see you tomorrow.